Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes it rains, and sometimes it's going to rain. And a couple of games have already been postponed for opening day thanks to incoming weather. Things get underway at 3 p.m. Eastern. Corbin Burns making his Orioles debuts. The defending AL East champs host the Ohtani-less Angels. As for Shohei and his new team, the Dodgers host the Cardinals at 4 p.m. Eastern. The Yankees visit the Astros, and the reigning World Series champion Texas Rangers begin their title defense at home against the Chicago Cubs. And we are counting down the minutes to opening day with CBS Sports MLB writer Matt Snyder. And so it begins, Matt. 13 games set to go. What is the best opening day pitching matchup out there for opening day on Thursday?
Well, it was going to be Zach Wheeler versus Spencer Strider in the Braves-Phillies bout, which is one of the best series there is this weekend anyway. But the weather did not cooperate. That game got postponed. So let's look west, shall we? I've got Logan Webb as a National League Cy Young winner this year going for the Giants. The Giants made it like a quick boost to their roster late in the postseason there by adding Blake Snell. They signed Matt Chapman. And on the other side, the Padres are looking to get back to the playoffs after going to the NLCS 2 years ago and missing the playoffs last year in an incredibly disappointing season. They've got Yu Darvish on the bump. That's a good matchup. Both of these pitchers are very familiar with their foes. They faced each other several times. So I think this is a really fun one, and obviously an intriguing one with two contenders going. They both have playoff aspirations, so this is a really fun matchup.
All right, that's just for opening day. Of course, we've got a long season ahead of us. And in Corbin Carroll and Gunnar Henderson, we had a couple of unanimous Rookie of the Year winners in 2023. Who's a 2024 rookie who's on an opening day roster that we should be keeping close tabs on this season?
Glad we threw that qualifier in there because no Jackson Holiday, right? Shame on you, Orioles. Come on. He's ready to go. I'm going to look at the defending champions here, and I'm going to go with Wyatt Langford, the outfielder for the Rangers. He will go back and forth between serving as a DH and playing outfield. I kind of thought about somebody else, but it was his teammate in Evan Carter. The only difference for me was we've already seen Carter. He was on the roster last September. He was batting third, batting cleanup in the playoffs. So it's very exciting that the Rangers have these two ultra-talented outfielders who are both rookie eligible this season. Again, I like either one of them, Carter, Langford. Both will be great picks. I just went for Langford because, again, we haven't seen him at the big league level just yet. So talented. He's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, look, it comes as little surprise that the Dodgers have the shortest odds to win the World Series. They've spent the most amount of money by a long shot. But who's got some tantalizing long shot odds to win it all in the fall?
I just talked about the Giants, and actually yesterday on HQ, when we were talking about the Giants in my power rankings, I have them 15th, and I was asked what's their ceiling, and I was like, actually, their ceiling's winning the World Series. Now, I don't think they're going to do it, but I at least think you could make an argument for them. I think you could make an argument for the Padres. They're another long shot pick, but I'm going to go with the Cubs. I think that they're definitely the best team in the National League Central. They have enough in prospect currency that if they need to go out and add an arm in front of the trade deadline, such as, I don't know, Shane Bieber, they could do that. They could add to the offense if they need to. It's going to be very interesting to see how things shake out with this offense. Seiya Suzuki looks like he could be a breakout offensive player. We'll see if Pete Crow Armstrong comes up at some point and kind of adds to the defense, playing in center field. He's an excellent defender. This is a very well-rounded Cubs team. Craig Counsell's a good manager. He's very good at getting the most out of his bullpen, so I'm going to go with the Cubs on this one.
All right, here, look, I know I'm putting you in a tough position because I'm not sure anyone really had the Rangers over Diamondbacks in the Fall Classic this time last year.
Absolutely not.
All right, so with that said, I'm giving you a little bit of a caveat here. Who do you have in the World Series this year, and who do you have winning it?
I went with the Orioles on the American League side. I just think they're so young and so talented. The 100 wins last season was just getting close to what they can be, and they're going to be that good moving forward. They have some injuries in the pitching staff to start the season, but they also have so much prospect currency. I think Mike Elias is going to go out and make a big move in front of the trade deadline. They're going to kick into stride down the stretch the way the Rangers did. I've got them in the World Series. I don't have them winning it, though. Third time's a charm on a deep playoff run for the Phillies. they're a very good roster in the regular season, and I think they're going to be much better this year during the regular season. But they're better built for the playoffs with all that power hitting, all those clutch power hitters, strong top two in the rotation, and Nolan Wheeler. And Ranger Suarez actually pitches like an ace in the postseason as well. They're going to get it figured out this time. The Phillies are going to win the World Series. I've got Phillies over Orioles.
Be a heck of a World Series in close proximity there, the I-95 corridor series. All right, we're going to leave it at this for now. How about a bold prediction for the new Major League Baseball season? Go anywhere with it you want.
So there's only been a handful of 40-40 guys in Major League history. That is 40 home runs and 40 stolen bases. Last year we had one in Ronald Acuna Jr. He was actually 40-70, the first ever to do that. What I'm going to say will happen this year, for the first time in baseball history, is we are going to see two players in the same season get to the 40-40 plateau. And I've got three guys who can do it. Acuna can repeat it. Julio Rodriguez was not that far off last year. And Fernando Tatis Jr. is absolutely capable of doing it. Those three guys are all going to be in the ballpark for a 40-40 season. And I'm going to say at least two of them do it. So it'll be the first time in history, two 40-40 guys.
All right, we got the Phillies winning the World Series over the Orioles, and multiple 40-40 guys. Really looking forward to the upcoming Major League Baseball season. That is CBS Sports MLB writer Matt Snyder. Matt, thank you so much. And make sure you're locked in to CBS Sports HQ. We got previews, score updates, highlights, and analysis from our team of baseball experts throughout opening day and throughout the 2024 Major League Baseball season.